Today, my point is on the Indian economy, and I've been saying this for some time that Narendra Modi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has got a huge mandate, and there's really a strong belief amongst people that Modi is changing India and he can change India further. His biggest challenge still is political economy, an economy at large, because reforms are a process that we can't reverse in India anymore. So it is not just merely the fact of joblessness, which we are seeing right now, people losing jobs, the sector absolutely crying for survival, but it's also a larger equation where the equilibrium has to be maintained between the rich and the poor. Modi's also made a very clear focus to help out those who are at the lowest end of the pyramid. But an overall reform is very, very important. Why is the economy looking sad constantly? Why is that India, which is massively run by the unorganized sector, the small businessmen, why is that they are losing hope? Yes, it is true that in India you can't bring in a change overnight. Even formulas like GST to achieve success. GST, remember, was the idea of one nation, one tax. To achieve that success, it takes time. The processes of GST were very faulty to begin with. They've been taking time. But somehow, people have started feeling that Prime Minister Modi is not being able to do enough as far as economy is concerned. Though there is enormous belief in him, faith in him, he's also said, naturally, because of which the world is looking at India on his in his Independence Day speech that we'll be a 5 trillion economy. But how? How? What is the roadmap? That doesn't seem to be very clear at the moment. Therefore, there is the sentiment growth which needs to happen in the Indian economy from time to time. We know how stock market reacts to rumors, how stock market reacts to political development, how stock markets react to any possible change in government policy, and also look back at the period of Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, when there was a situation that Manmohan Singh's government was accused of having almost a policy paralysis. And that's when, remember, the charge on the Congress of corruption came and the party just kept sliding in its popularity, ending up at 44 seats in 2014. So economy does play a very important role. I'm a firm believer of the fact that I've been working on political economy and doing shows related to that, also primarily in the Hindi space for years, that economy is not some big jargonism. Economy is something that directly affects you and I. Of course, there have been stories of corruption. Of course, there is a situation where banks have to be lifted out of what has happened to them in the past. But a lot of people now will also argue that 5 years of Narendra Modi government has happened. Now, this is the next 5 years with a larger and a better mandate. So decisions like demonetization are a past now. What needs to be done is to look ahead, with the planning and perception that right from infrastructure to social sector spending, how does it take away the gloom that is there in the economy? And I keep saying that has been a challenge, and at the moment still it is a challenge, though nobody's lost hope as far as Narendra Modi is concerned. Yet one needs to know a much clearer roadmap, in my opinion.